Hello again everyone, this is me, Nacel. I've got some exciting news to share. Next month, I'm heading to London. This is one of those dreams come true moments and I'm feeling euphoric. How fancy is that? By the way, while I'm in the UK, I'm gonna film as much as I can. Even though I feel super shy bringing a camera with me, I'm not really good at filming scenes and people and all that because I don't know, it feels just a bit weird to me. And before I leave, if I still have some energy left and if the flights go well, because we're flying to Dubai first, anything could happen. I'm not scared of the flights themselves, but anyway, I might film what's in my suitcase video, so please wish me luck for filming, packing and possible flights as well. Now I know what you're thinking, what the heck, Chinatsu, why? Why now and why England? I know, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have got any questions, comments, please let me know. I would love to hear what you have to say. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you're more than welcome to as well. Alright, let's get right into it. First of all, I'll be staying there for 3 weeks in total. To be honest, 3 weeks was the best, max I can do. I've got life here, so I wish I could stay there for half a year or 1 year, hopefully a working holiday, but I'm too old now, so I can't do it. And for the first 2 weeks, I'll be studying in a local language school. I'm so excited about it because I love being a student. I'm feeling over the top. And for the final week, I've got no plans. I don't know. What should I do? If you've got any recommendations, please let me know. I have to tell you first that I'm a fussy eater, so I don't think I will go to many restaurants there. I don't eat pastries, pancakes, cakes. I don't know what to do with food. Actually, there were two options, homestaying or school residence, school apartment. Obviously homestay includes food, and I was no thank you, because there's so many things that I don't want to eat. I can, but anyhow, probably the last week will be full of walking because I'm such a powerful walker. Probably I can be a professional power walker. I love walking. I don't mind it. So yeah, but I don't know. I don't know yet. And then the question will be, okay, I've been living in Australia for a while and obviously I'm in an English speaking environment. I'm used to speaking English like that too. It's part of my life now, and some of you might be wondering why why London? Okay, let me explain a bit. When I was learning English as a teenager, studying abroad was not particularly my goal. My main goal was to be able to speak English. I didn't have any specific dreams whatsoever. Oh, I want to teach English, or I want to work overseas or something like that. It's really funny, but my dream was just speaking English. Now I can see clearly that a dream doesn't have to be a job you want to get. Anything big or small can be your dream, right? Who cares? I used to dream about eating seaweed, in a little packet with seasoning. When I was a kid, I wanted to eat them as much as I could because it's such a small portion. But now when I think about it, if I want to, I can. And it was a rigid, one of my biggest dreams. Yeah, to me, English didn't really have to pay my bills. I didn't really want status or anything. I just wanted to experience the feeling of thinking and expressing myself in English. That was my dream. And I tell you, things were a little bit different back then. Now, even elementary school kids can access beneficial, all the knowledge and high quality contents, right? I know it's a bit controversial, but still, when I was young, yeah, there was YouTube, but I think it was not a thing yet. I think most of the videos on YouTube were either super raw or made by those big YouTubers such as Zoella or Tanuba. And I think people were not really comfortable sharing their personal life yet. And, now you go on YouTube and you can find heaps of vlogs and stuff, and people share hey, this is what it's like studying abroad and all the stuff. But back then, I think the main source of like information was pretty much like books. And because of the environment too, for me, studying abroad felt like something, I don't know, like far away from me. I know it's real, but I kind of doubted that if it could happen to me for real or not. To me, actually, people around me, I mean, in my hometown, many people didn't have a passport. Yeah, so for me, those people were like either like extremely brave or wealthy, privileged, and those who were chosen. And obviously, I knew that I was not the one who was chosen. So yeah, I had this dream of like speaking English, I mean, studying English. But at the same time, I had this like uncertainty in me, like I've got a dream, I want to pursue it, but I'm not sure if I can do it, or even like I don't know, I can't really explain it, but just it didn't feel real to me. And eventually, it's a long story, it's a complicated story as well, but I left the university and I had to sort out my life, right? And then studying abroad was not in my option because I knew that I couldn't afford it. And then I discovered there was a thing called the working holiday visa, and I was like, oh, that's good because I don't have to pay for school. I mean, at least like I can experience like living in an English environment, and yeah, it all started from there. And recently, after I started this YouTube channel and talking about, you know, stuff that I had never talked about with my family before, then they're watching every single video, possibly every single minute. And my dad once said to me like, hey, you wanted to study abroad, and who knows what he really meant, but to me it sounded like I'm sorry that I couldn't send you overseas. And it made me sad because I've never meant to like blame it on my family. And also, I really don't want to be a person saying like, oh, because my parents didn't do that to me, that's why my life is all screwed up or something like that. You know, my life is my responsibility. So yeah, so when my dad said to me, I was like, that's not how I felt so far. I didn't study abroad. It's a fact, like I can't change it, but it's nothing more than that. It's true that I was born and raised in Japan and grew up in a really small town with almost no exposure to like any like international, I don't know, environments or experiences. It's not like I'm hating it, you know, it's not even a regret, but just now I've got this like growth mindset thinking like, it doesn't matter how old you are, but if you want to learn, you can do anything if you want to. I think it's always us who bring up all those excuses like, oh, because, you know, I'm Japanese, oh, because I'm old, because I didn't do this when I was younger or something. I know what you mean. I think they're all fact, but I think when you accept it as it is, something happens. And I think in that case, I think a lot of people are looking for perfection. If you look for perfection, you can find all those excuses like, oh, I can't be perfect because I'm this and that. First of all, perfection shouldn't be our goal because I think they do not exist. Of course, sometimes I wonder like what would have happened if I had started studying English earlier. But it's not like, again, it's not a regret, but it's more like out of curiosity. But I feel like everything is connected nicely now and aligned nicely. My life happened the way it happened, so I think I'm happy. I mean, I love my life, so I think it's just meant to be. And I'm not sure, I think I said it in one of my videos, but I wouldn't be here without growing up in Japan. You know, growing up and learning everything in Japanese is all part of me. So without it, I wouldn't be here. So I appreciate it and I'm proud of my like background. And then now this is the thing. I don't know exactly when, but I think I made peace with my English and with myself. I know it might sound a bit strange, but I didn't get confident with my English when I felt like I was fluent. First of all, because I think you guys are English learner, and I'm pretty sure you guys agree with me. Like, what is fluency? In Japan, we often say 英語が話せる。英語が話せるようになりたい。When you think about it, what's the definition of being able to speak English? What actually changed things for me was the moment I accepted my English was already good enough. And then please, like, don't get me wrong, like, good enough, but there's always like room to improve. So I still feel humble. I want to be humble like forever, but instead of beating myself up, I've got one direction to meet Harry Styles. I'm just joking. What I'm trying to say is I've got one direction, which is just moving forward. And this is the reason why I always tell you guys that English is not about like levels. I think we're used to it, you know. English was always something to be judged, not to be heard, right? And since my mindset shifted and I started feeling relaxed and being able to like be myself, like comfortable being myself, and my English started like getting better, like naturally. I know you might go like, oh, that's, you know, too good to be true, but it's the truth for me, and I know that it's truth for many people. And because I often wondered like what an English breakthrough moment would be like. Looking back now, I think breakthrough happened around the time that I accepted my English as it is. And I think this is the thing, like I think a lot of people do. And when I say a lot of people, you know, not us like Japanese speakers, but people who speak English as their second language. When you look at them, they sound so fluent. I mean, they can speak English and they've got so many friends and they've got a job as well. But when you look at their English closely, I don't want to call it wrong English because it doesn't feel right to me. But you know, the English is not what you have learned in school, right? But I think what they have done, what they have sort of passed by is like they accepted their English as it is. So I think that's why they can be fluent and they can sort of use English as their tool to live better. Anyhow, that's a long story. Sorry about that, guys. But I think that's one of the reasons I always wanted to go to the UK, especially London, because I don't know, I think I always liked British TV shows and fashion and what else? Like, oh, Paddington, the bear, I'm a big fan. So yeah, I always wanted to go there. I think it's worth bothering to spend money and time. So yeah, I want to stay humble though, but I'm not going there to fix my English. I want to improve my English, but it's not like to fix my flaws, but I go there because I'm curious and I want to learn. Like, it doesn't matter how good I get, but just I want to go there. There is no rushing competition or fear of missing out or anything. It's just my passion and hobby and just joy in life, and it's all positive reasons. And when you think about it, it's never too late. Like, if you want to start something, you can start from there because it's not a competition. Just you study because you want to. There's one more thing that I would like to share. Personally, I believe language, in my case Japanese and English, is something we continue like learning for life. It's a choice, so I'm not going to put my ideology onto you guys. But even though Japanese is my native language, I still like want to learn kanji. I still try to read, and I've got this notebook right here. It's a mix of English and kanji. Oh my god, it looks scary. So like that. It's been like 8 years now. I think the same goes for English. I think a language can be rusty so easily. And yeah, you can speak English, I can see that, but are you an effective communicator? I think it's a different question, isn't it? When I was in high school, my English teacher was helping my English essays. And he said, I've met some students who grew up in like the States or I don't know, England or something, so they can speak English. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they can write good essays. So we can practice on them. Teaching me like, you don't want to settle with this concept, like I can speak English. Like, that's great. That's great skills, but it's not everything. And another important lesson is you can work on it. It doesn't matter when you start or like where you're coming from. No, if you want to, go for it. Lastly, I want to talk about the service I used for this trip. I arranged this trip through a well-known Japanese company called Sma留. I had heard of them before, and recently I heard Suwa-chan had come to Melbourne using Sma留, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I reached out online. Everything, like, you can communicate with them online. Within like 1 month or so, we arranged this trip, and yeah, I'm actually surprised, but they are so good and they made everything easy for me to arrange and plan and everything. Genuinely, one of the greatest things about Smario-san is like they are a well-known company, so you can trust them. And if you know where you want to go to and how long you want to stay, they immediately give you the budget, and it's so clear and affordable as well. Because I tell you, once I came to Australia without using any agency or something, it was not that fun, to be honest. Most of all, like, I was so nervous because everything was new to me. Yeah, if you're thinking about studying abroad, I do recommend Smario-san. I've got some details down below, so if you're interested, please check it out. Like, I do recommend them. And as I said before, I'm gonna upload a bunch of videos from now on, so yeah, stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by clicking the like button, and if you've got any questions, comments, please let me know. Okay, I see you guys in the next video soon in the UK.